functions are, they're a lot like algebra. They're actually, they deal with algebra. So whenever we are talking about functions, we're talking about algebra. So let's formally write it down. So we have talked about an expression. So when you have a function, it is like fx equals to some form of an expression. So this entire expression is put into this machine called function fx. It can also be another alphabet, gx, for a different expression, or it can also be hx for another expression. Now the formal definition of function is that function is such an expression such that for every input there is a unique, meaning exactly one, output. So if you put one value as the input, you'll get exactly one unique value as the output. If you put one value and there are more than two values as the output, it is not a function. So the input value is called the domain and the output value is called the range. Now this could be explained in terms of a question: what is the capital of Thailand? That's a question. Now this is the input. Now the answer is Bangkok. There is only one answer, so this question is a function. But on the other hand, if someone asks a question, what is the name of your parents? So there is a father and there is a mother, so there is going to be two answers. That's not a function. So you get the idea. So an example of a function could be, if fx equals to 2x plus 3. So if you put on the input, if you put 1 as the input, so the output would be 2 ones are 2 plus 3 is 5, so output would be 5. So it would be f1 equals to 2 into 1 plus 3 equals to 5. So instead of x here, you put 1 here, so instead of x here you write 1 here, so it becomes 5. So this is called evaluating a function. So the first thing that we need to know is how to evaluate a function. That's the first question. So in order to evaluate a function, you just put the value, that value, the input, the domain, this is 1, and the value that you get, output, you get the range, 5 in this particular case. So whenever you're putting an input value, you're getting an output value. Since you get exactly one output value, so this is the function. So let's do another example where you have to evaluate. So suppose function fx equals to 5x minus 7, and you have to find the value of, or evaluate, f5. So that would be 5 into 5 is 25 minus 7. So 25 minus 7 is going to be 18. So that's how you evaluate a function. Now in many cases two functions can be given. So fx equals to x plus 1 and another function gx equals to 5x plus 3, and they might ask you to evaluate fg3. That means you have to input g3 in the fx function. So the presentation should be like, first calculate g3. So g3 is going to be 5 into 3, 15 plus 3. 15 plus 3 is 18. Hence now you have to find f of g3. g3 is 18, so f of 18, so that is going to be 18. So x, we are going to put 18 plus 1. fx is x plus 1, so f18 is 18 plus 1, so and that would be 19. So f of g3 We have to find the value of g3, which is 18, so f of 18. Now let's do another example where we have to evaluate. So we have fx is 5x plus 2, and suppose they're asking for f of f1. That means you have to put the value of f1 into fx. So the first thing we can do is find the value of f1. f1 is 5 ones are 5 plus 2 equals to 7. That means if f1 is 7, hence we can find f of f1, so f of 7 equals to 5 7s are 35 plus 2, this is going to be 37. So this is how you evaluate a function.